Barbara BELVISI, the founder and CEO of Interstellar Lab. Our mission as a company is to build a system so we can preserve life on Earth and also expand it in space. So to do that, we've been designing inflatable structures inside which we recreate perfect climates to grow plants on Earth, but also to build the first greenhouse on the Moon. We actually just unveiled our first BioPod build, so it's the first one of a series of 10. Very, very exciting time for the company. If you think about agriculture right now, it's really not sustainable. It's using like 70% of the fresh water we have on Earth, 50% of habitable land. There are only 15 species that are grown and represent 90% of the food that we're eating, which is insane. And agriculture is just destroying so much land that we're losing a lot of biodiversity. So what we're trying to do with the BioPod is to create those bubbles that are completely separated from the outside world, and so inside which we optimize the use of resources. So we use very less amount of water because it's a sealed bubble. We equipped the pod with a CO2 scrubber, so we take CO2 from the terrestrial atmosphere to turn it into oxygen, and we don't harm the soil because there is no waste going out of the BioPod. So it's like we're trying to bring, space technology back on Earth for sustainable farming solution. So FI Institute is an investor in Interstellar Lab. They actually joined a year ago. We're exploring how we can bring our first BioPod to Saudi Arabia to grow food in desert zone and using less water, because water is a big problem. It's not really the energy or the solar that you can get. You get a lot of sun in Saudi, but it's more the water. How do you reuse it and not consume too much? So it's more than an investment. It's actually a partner to help us expand in Saudi Arabia. The desert in Saudi is very interesting for us because it's two things. It's on solving some of the main challenge on Earth, food production in desert zone, but also preparing for future space mission. Alula Desert, for instance, it looks very similar to Mars environment, and so it can be a very good testing ground for future space mission. So our roadmap is Earth 2022. Next year, low Earth orbit, but we have a full demonstrator of an inflatable module for low Earth orbit by 2025. The Moon, the target is 2027 with NASA, and we also want to have our system ready to go to Mars by 2030. It's probably the first flight, probably is going to be around 2032, 2033, and we want to be part of this first journey to Mars. Space is very inspirational because this is the only industry where you have so much international collaboration, and I'm glad to see more people from the Middle East coming into this field. Most beautiful vision I want to share about Interstellar Lab is creating this protecting environment for life we have here, preserving the species on Earth, and also helping us doing space exploration, but not only ourselves, with the other life form with us.